can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor.
Honestly, I've been completely obsessed with medieval games lately. There's just something so fun about starting with absolutely nothing, grabbing a massive sword, and taking over a whole kingdom. I've been digging through a bunch of them, so here are a few that are actually worth playing. Let's get into it.
The Raising of Askendir. We will bring this ostentatious
Man,
city
if
to
you
its
just want to
knees.
turn your brain off and break stuff, Chivalry 2 is goated. You literally grab a massive sword, scream like a psycho, and run into 64-player chaos. It's like being in a movie battle, but completely brain dead. You'll be mid-fight and some random dude just sprints past and throws a chicken at your head. The swordplay actually takes skill once you get used to it, but honestly, the whole selling point is just how stupidly funny the matches get. It doesn't take itself seriously at all, so it's the perfect game to play with the boys on a Friday night, when you're just trying to mess around and laugh. If you're totally burnt out on the sweaty multiplayer stuff and just want to vibe, check out Bladesong. It's in early access right now, and it's basically a dream if you like blacksmithing. You just run a quiet little shop and craft swords from scratch. I'm talking shaping the blade, picking the guard, wrapping the hilt, all of it. The crafting has this super satisfying, clicky feel that completely hooks you. There's no stress, no enemies, just pure vibes. You can honestly just throw a podcast on, zone out for a couple hours, and make some absolute masterpieces. It's the perfect game to unwind with after a trash day at work. On the flip side, if you secretly love pain, you gotta play Battle Brothers. You run this incredibly broke mercenary crew wandering around a brutal map. You're literally hiring random hobo peasants off the street, handing them a cheap spear, and praying they don't get instantly deleted in the turn-based fights. Here's the catch though, death is permanent. If your favorite archer catches a stray arrow, they're gone forever, which hurts so bad. It's definitely punishing, but barely scraping by on tough contracts and slowly turning a bunch of farmers into absolute chads feels so rewarding. It's ugly, it's mean, and you won't stop playing it.
Hear me! Form a square!
Then you got Bannerlord, which is easily the biggest medieval sandbox out there. You start as a total nobody with 0 gold, and you just figure it out. Eventually, you can command huge armies or just start your own kingdom. Half the game is managing your troops on a big strategy map, but the actual hype is the massive first-person battles. Standing on a hill, watching hundreds of your cavalrymen charge down the enemy line while you're riding right alongside them is a ridiculous feeling. It will absolutely destroy your free time, but building an empire from scratch never gets old. It's a massive time sink, but totally worth it.
Knight William Marshall to protect the crown. He faced a near the rebel-controlled city. The future of England.
Man, remember when you used to stay up super late playing those old strategy games? Age of Empires 4 is literally just that classic vibe, but it actually looks amazing and plays so smooth now. You just pick your empire, get your little dudes to chop some wood, wall up your base, and then completely steamroll whoever you're playing against. Honestly though, you have to play the campaign. It's literally shot like one of those expensive history documentaries, but then it hands you the controller for the actual battles. There is just nothing quite like setting up your archers on a giant stone wall and launching trebuchets into the enemy base. It scratches that exact itch we always talk about. Okay, hear me out on this one. Crusader Kings 3 isn't about fighting battles yourself, it is literally just a massive medieval drama simulator. Bro, it is so messy and I love it. You play as one ruler just trying to keep your family from ruining everything. You will honestly spend your whole night just arranging sketchy marriages, paying people to poison your rivals, or locking your own brother in a cell because he looked at your throne funny. Things go off the rails instantly. You could literally start as this super chill, holy king, and then his heir turns out to be a complete psycho who starts wars over absolute nonsense. It is wildly funny and super addicting, man. Listen, if you just had a trash day at work and need to completely turn your brain off, you have to load up Medieval Dynasty. It is basically a survival game mixed with a super cozy town builder. You literally just wake up in the woods with a rock and a stick. You chop some trees, hunt a deer, build a little shack, and eventually convince random homeless NPCs to come live with you. Next thing you know, you are basically the mayor managing the whole town's food and assigning everyone jobs. It is just so ridiculously relaxing, dude. You literally just sit there watching the seasons change while your tiny camp turns into a massive village. Good vibes only.
Trying to find a solution, and rats.
Dude, if you want a game with a story that is genuinely going to mess you up emotionally, you gotta play Plague Tale Requiem. It's this super intense, dark stealth game where you play as this girl trying to keep her little brother safe in France during the plague. It is seriously so gritty and stressful, but in the best way possible. You spend half the game running from literal oceans of giant rats, using torches to keep them away. And it looks absolutely insane. Honestly, it feels way more like watching a crazy, expensive HBO show than playing a regular game. The graphics are insane, but seriously, bro, you are going to need a minute after you finish it.
Right, damn you!
Hugo, run! Whatever the cost! Come to me! Give us your blood!
Too close! They're far too close!
You know that game Mannerlords that everyone on your feed won't shut up about? Yeah, the hype is actually real for once, man. It's a city builder, but without those super annoying grid snapping mechanics. You just draw the dirt roads wherever they look cool, and you literally watch your villagers drag the logs over and build their houses piece by piece. You gotta manage your farms and blacksmiths, but bro, you also have to arm your own villagers to fight off raiders in these crazy real-time battles. Seeing the little town you spent 3 hours building actually grab spears to defend themselves is just the coolest thing ever. It is easily the best builder out right now, period.
My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
I think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold
Listen,
back.
the absolute best medieval game you can play right now is easily Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. The first game was already legendary, but they went totally crazy with this one. You literally just play as some regular dude named Henry in Bohemia. No magic, no dragons, just pure muddy medieval life. The combat is all first person and it's super hard at first, but once it clicks, you feel like an absolute unit. And bro, the world actually reacts to you. Like, if you walk into town covered in dirt and blood, people will literally treat you like garbage. It is basically a medieval life simulator. It's the closest thing we are ever going to get to an actual time machine.
I need a hand here.
You're expecting a different answer?
The knacker! You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own
So, do you reckon